health, wealth, wisdom. These are beautiful words carrying a magical energy with them, right? And if you look at them and feel them, read them, sense them, explore them, you get to notice that they can't live without each other, that they're complementary, and that they're part of you. That's important to know. You embody them already. I embody them already. We all embody them already. I think that's fantastic. Let's start to expand on the word health. What does it mean for you? For me, health is having a vibration that's optimal for me, and that brings information, right? Because then you can tap into things for wealth, because the wisdom that comes to live a natural state that we humans are here to live. So getting back to health. You see already, I mean, they all crisscross each other, and energies don't flow like parallels. They play with each other. That's important, I believe, to understand, because that also frees you then up to play more and to play also with these topics, these words. So look at health. In German, it's called Gesundheit. Yeah? So we all love to be healthy, move freely without pain, optimal move wherever we want to move to, wherever you want to move to, whoever you want to meet or get something or explore or do a healing at a sacred site. Yeah, that's health. And being happy belongs for me under health, because you feel so good. Your body feels full, right? Often we are too drained, a little bit lack of sleep. It's not that you have to sleep a long time. The higher you have a vibration, the more fit. Let's use the word fit too. Fit, optimal, like an animal, right? That can wander its territory without problem. That's what I call fit. Doesn't have to be this extreme sportler, athletic fit. If it is, a wonderful. If it doesn't come with the pressure and energy of pushing, yeah? If you notice you have to push to become athletic, something is not in alignment. So take time to rest. It may be sleeping a few hours, many more hours. Look, when is your rhythm to sleep? It may be a lot of short times, several times, or one longer time, whatever feels right. And if you feel a little tired, sit down or lie down. For me, often I lie down, and then there's just a moment where I, in a way, de-animate a little bit, right? Because at night, before you fall asleep, there is a phase where your body goes into automatical healing. And in that healing state, and there's a little tip, don't go to bed too late. So if you fall asleep right away, you take away the opportunity for your body to heal yourself. You want to have about 20 minutes where you fall into the mattress or the grass or the couch, wherever you sleep, right? So that is when it realigns, also where you can set beautiful visions for the next day, for the next week, yeah, for the next year. So that comes again with the wisdom you receive them and the wisdom you use, your own knowledge, to create an abundant life and healthy life, a life full of wisdom on which you act. So then also there is food. Notice what your body loves to move to, what your hand likes to grab when you go shopping. Sometimes you do eat things to go back in a memory, to feel something again, to pull it up out of the body, to transform it. So that's okay too. Don't be too harsh with yourself when you do that. Drinking, we all know. Drink a lot of water, less alcohol. Anyway, all these smoking is maybe not so much, unless here and there, you know. Any substances that numbs you, diminishes your optimal health. Going for a walk outdoors, sitting in the sun, right? Relaxing, getting in tune in your body is important, because when you're in tune with your body, then you're also able to pick the right food your body needs, your organs, your muscles. Yeah, you have heard so much, you have read so much, you know it. So I invite you to trust yourself in what it is. And sometimes, it's not the time yet to do harsh things to your body, but you can set the vision, you can set the intention where you want to go and what you want to get to, and say, start gently, or let's start faster, or oof, I want to get there really fast. We're different people. I like to go relaxed, slow, because I believe for myself, when I start changing, setting these intentions, right, my environment changes with me. And even though I can go very speedily sometimes if I desire, if I have to do healings, yeah, but I want that it is natural for the others. I have a son, husband, or bigger family, or even my environment where I live in. Yeah, so I love to go gentle. I call it in my flow. For you, it may be different. It may also be different because you set intention to do a sport, or you have an event to be fit, and then you may have to act quicker or go into deeper observation of yourself faster. And take the time to feel how your body reacts to the foods or the liquids. Yeah, I'm a big fan of water. That's my main substance to drink. But even there, I had learned Some waters are not so easy for me to swallow. I found one, what is this? Quelle, where it comes out of the ground, right? That fits my personality. Also, sometimes then I put my water into the sunshine if it's not the optimal. I'm very lucky. The tap water we have where I live tastes really well, but I have to have it a little warmer, right? Um, I can't drink it cold out of the tap. So it's very interesting. And I act on it. I say, oh, okay, this is how it is. Or for many of you, maybe put your water once in a while into the full moon. It replenishes, draw some symbols, right, to get you healthy, to get your water, complement you, work with you together, even with your foods or the oils. If you use vinegars, right, or other liquids, I had for a long time, for me spirals are important. A spiral, I've drawn it, and then I wrote a love and gratitude in all the languages that I knew onto it, and I placed all my bottles onto that. Next to my bed, I have a water carafe where I have a symbol that I got on a shamanic journey for myself. That's where's my water. I've painted some symbols onto my water bottles or my cups, and I've done it also for others. Yeah, so I can drink my wisdom, because we can code water. And it's here also to support us and the plants and anything else. So that was a little bit on health. On wealth, which is also next, right? If you're healthy, I think we are already wealthy, because our natural state, we are in a wealthy alignment. And I've used the word alignment a lot. But we're in tune. Let's use the word in tune. That's better. I'm in tune with everything that exists, the animal kingdom, the plant world, other people. I maneuver. It's more a beautiful interplay with everyone. I have a good relationship, right? That's a wealthy relationship to others, to your friends, to your co-workers, your partner, your spouse, your child, your parent, where you can be open. I believe that's very valuable, to be able to speak what you think, to be able to speak what your heart desires. Whoops, the heart is here. It's one big heart, right? Mushkiki. The energies from above, the energies from below, they come together right here. Here, I create my style, you create your style, and we all create our style. And we all understand each other. Yeah, we all understand each other. So that again, if you feel comfortable expressing yourself, that's wealth for me. Because there's no restriction. And again, also if there's no restriction, your health, right? Where things tighten up and can't get through energy so well. And here our world is already a little denser. We design, create in the non-material world and bring it over here. Yeah, so the more we can do for ourselves, the more you can do for yourself, the more I can do for myself, in finding ways to be wide, yeah, to smile, to feel it in your body, the looseness, the gentleness in motion, in thought patterns, in your language. Is it a loving language? What kind of words are you using? What is your vocabulary? You can choose, and don't forget, once you set an intention to change or get to somewhere, your vocabulary changes with you, your health. If you make the dictate, I'm going to even use dictate, that all of you comes together to get there, that's wealth. Even financially, you can look at the stock market. You just sense what to pick, when to buy, when to sell. You don't listen to others, and you get what is right for you. This is always important, that you're also open, that you act on what you love to do, and if others tell you to do something, you first see if it is right for you or not, and then you even also communicate that back and forth. It is about sharing who you are and about listening who others are. So then, there is an exchange, as in currency, an exchange, right? But it's an exchange of energy, and we were talking about play. And yes, it's the play again. And the fun part is, you never know what's coming out of it, out of this game. It's the game of life. It is part of you. It's fun to do it, and to send energy, to pull energy, to embrace someone and share the energy of you and feel them. And take time to feel. Take time to do nothing, to be just there for yourself or others. Again, this is for me wealth. Because you're not running behind something. You're content with what you have. It fills you up. There's not an urge, right? There's no urge. There may be a quick urge for a certain thing if you have to act, but then you follow your wisdom to act. Your own knowing, your own knowledge. What else is with wealth for you? It's different also. Some want to have a home, a house, some want to travel. Freedom. Again, having maybe monetary wealth for that. Also to take care of yourself if you are sick, right? To better your health, and also there, look for the right doctor that fits you, that you harmonize with. And it's going to come easier and easier for you to know when to move, to act, who to call, and let yourself surprised what appears. Yeah, who's maybe suddenly on the internet, who suddenly do you talk to, who gives you a name, maybe you read a book, right? There are all these ways that you can improve your wealth. Being able to see is wealth. You can read, you can see others, you can see beauty in the world. And if you don't feel alone, and let me say, you're never alone. You have this planet world around, your ocean, depends where you live. I live in a little hillside area with meadows, fields, and forests. The stone below is very ancient. It's an ocean from millions and millions and millions and millions of years ago. So there's an interaction, and then we have the cosmos, the universe, with many other beings that are here for us. as well, and to support us in making this earth a very beautiful home for ourselves and for you and for me. And do you have wealth in being able to touch and produce something? Have you planted something and seen it grow? Right? In receiving wealth, you also give. We go back into that exchange of energy, of currency, of love, of light, of a smile, of a laughter, of a tear, whatever it is, your honesty, your time to listen, and being there for others. And that brings us to the wisdom, right? We love to share our wisdom, our life experiences, because that made you who you are, that made me who I am. And made all others who they are. Same for animals and even the trees, right? If you're somewhere in Hawaii on the island where the wind blows and that one spot right between those hills, it's like all the windsurfers go there. But you can see how dwarfed and formed that tree is. You can see how it has grown in how the wind direction of that is. So you have been formed the way I have been formed with my cerebral palsy. I walk a different way. That formed the way I think. That's how I look at people. So I'm fine-tuned to look on other things. You're fine-tuned to look on other topics because that's what your interest is. Important. Use your health, your wealth, and your wisdom, your knowledge to do what you love to do, what you do best. And again, to create this feeling of wealth, of abundance, of this natural state in you. This brings this softness and gentleness and the lovingness to you because you're having fun, you have a passion, and there is really this extreme love behind any act you do. And ask others to support you to do more of what you do good, what you love. Yeah, many of us, we have been trained by our cultures or society to do what they think, to be and act as they think is correct. But is it? Right? If you think about we humans, we shouldn't be fixated on a place, in a house, in a school. We should be able to roam the world, walk, feed ourselves. There should be no borders. There should not be all these separations where we're put into certain categories to be judged. So this is another thing. So if you're healthy, you don't judge your body. You don't judge others. That creates wealth as well, right? There's no judgment. It is natural. You give, they give. Again, this beautiful exchange. And it creates this spiral playing with each other. And your wisdom is important. So that's why I said when we share it with others to come together, ask the elders in your family what they've experienced. Did you take the time to listen to them? The same, listen to the young ones. They already know so much, but because we have seen them, or again society has put them in a certain category saying they're not full developed yet, which they are, right? Start listening to them. Dictate them less. Let yourself be surprised more. Take in their wisdom, the new generation that's coming to this earth that is here. They do things different. we're still, my age, still programmed from my parents, right? And what they've experienced. So that's why the more open we are and bring all of those aspects together, a more beautiful thing can be designed, be created. Don't you think so? So what do you want to create? What do you love to do? Who do you want to be with? Who do you want to share yourself with? For me, it's important to share myself with my family, with my friends, with my garden. Ex-landscape architect. Nature is very important. My animals, my cats especially. But then also, I'm really happy and have fun if I can do what I'm doing right now, bringing through the wisdom as a channel, also bringing my own Mylenish style to everything, my own wisdom, my own knowledge to you, supporting you and being you. Yeah, so we can feel this oneness and feel comfortable in it. Our own oneness, again, we have this healthy wealth with fun wisdom. And you'll notice wise people that have traveled the world and have met any or very comfortable and know exactly where they are. They may also be very rather stationary. They're content. They laugh a lot. They have fun. There's no stress. Find your breath, your rhythm. To take the time to look at your health, to look at your wealth, and your wisdom that you share with so many. Maybe you want to write about it and share it with many more. Maybe you want to go out and have a podcast, TV, radio, speak, broadcast it out. Whatever you desire, do it. Maybe you want to paint it, craft, cook. The list is unending. And sometimes it's not just one thing, there's several things. Yeah, we're made of many, 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 many facets. So explore them the same way as you explore the health, the wealth, and your knowledge, and you bring it together. And I would love to sing a song for you to bring more expansion into every word that we spoke about: health, wealth, and wisdom, for you to be able to live them vaster, with greatness, right? To speak out freely, because what do you do then? What happens? You light up from the inside. You radiate out your comfort, your contentness, your love for yourself, for everything else in this cosmos, on this planet. And people will notice it. And then it's much easier to bring out what you love to do out into the world. So taking time for yourself starts the light from within, and it shines a light on you. It highlights who you are. It highlights your facets. It highlights then your greatness and your desire In a way, it's also your purpose, because what you do easily and love to do, that's why you're here. It's so simple. Mama la 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 yenena wo, Mama ya la 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 ya, Mama mama yena na la yo, Mama la yena na la la no, Mama na la 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 no, Mama na la 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 no way na la la. Mama na na la 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 no no no, Mama na na la na no, nya na la 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 no no, ma na 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 no, mo la na na no, nya la na 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 nya na wo, nya na la la nya na la 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 na nya na wo. Niena no mama la 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 niena wo la la niena wo o woman la 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 niena wo one no 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 niena no 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 wo man na la wo ni no no le yo woman la la niena no no yo la 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 yo no niena ma bomba shalandu bombo do la 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 ya ni wa wen ni ni da la yen sheng wan na la 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 lin ya mo mo ni no 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 mo mo na la you na 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 wan bo in da u do la na 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 wan din jun do le wan wan na la 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 den do bo di do jun do 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 dun dun do jen da la 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 den do ni na la la ni 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 nu you know ma ba da la lin ya na wa de go do la lin ja dun ja woo. Came a few different singers together. But I think as we had three words, three energies, three came to sing for you, to support you in shining out that light, in coming into yourself, being who you are, expanding it out into the world. And this interplay goes on, right? And there's out times and in times, like your breath, like your voice. So enjoy who you are. Have fun. Be who you are. Do the things you love to do. Now is the time. The world is adjusting, changing. And you're so precious. You're so important. What you do, to share it with me and with others. Your loved ones or the world, with nature, with animals, with the stars. So thank you for going on this little journey of wisdom. To more fully live yourself. And I'm happy I was able to support you in highlighting your greatness. I'm Eileen Elke. Kisses to you